The goal of this presentation is to introduce you to yield to call. Yield to call means the percentage of returns received from the bond based on the assumption that bond is called on the call date. It is a measure of rate of return to the investor and cost to the company, assuming that bond is called on the call date. Let's assume you have invested in a $1,000 par value callable bond that pays 10% interest annually. The bond matures in 10 years and the current value of the bond is $1,150. The bond is callable in 5 years and the call premium is $75. What is the yield to call for the bond? The first step is to draw a timeline for the problem. Pose the cash flows for the bond on the timeline. Time period is 5 years because bond is callable at the end of year 5. Current value of the bond is $1,150, which is present value, and the interest rate on the bond is 10%. Annual coupon amount is computed by multiplying the par value of $1,000 by the interest rate of 10%, which comes out to $100 per year. On the call date, that is after 5 years, the investor will receive $1,000 par value plus $75 call premium. The total of $1,075 is the future value. Yield to call is calculated by equating cash flows for the investor at period 0 to the periodic cash inflows and the par value plus the call premium at the call date. Interest rate that makes two cash flows equal is the yield to call. Assuming that interest on the bond is paid annually, let's compute the yield to call for the bond using a financial calculator. Let's use the time value of money function of the financial calculator and enter the data in the following order. 5N 1150 plus and minus PV 100 payments 1075 FV and the compute key and I/Y key for TI or just I key for the HP. The interest is 0.075745. If you invest $1,000 in a 10% callable corporate bond, and if the bond is called on the call date, the rate of return to the investor is 7.5745%. Thank you.